Okay, so I was recording, and I don't think it captured any of it. But essentially, hi. I'm trying to figure out being able to record my game streams without actually having to like be live streaming, just like playing the game. And so I decided to try it with Disco Elysium. I did just spend the last 30 minutes figuring out character creation and like what stats I wanted to do and all that stuff. So I guess we didn't really miss much in the grand scheme of things. I decided to do a kind of a little bit more balanced stats with, I think I did intelligence at 3, psyche at 3, the like physical one at 2, and then the last one I forget the name is at 4. And I made my like special skill or whatever drama. All of that I thought I was recording and I wasn't. That's fine. It was kind of boring to be honest, but it looks like it's capturing my actual window now. So let's get into it. Ancient reptilian brain, there is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Okay.
Ever.
Ever. Alright.
Never, ever.
Never, ever,
Never,
ever?
ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I love this voice, by the way. That is a great voice. What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay. Plunge back into the fathomless deep, which is the easy way. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Allons-y. Never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah, that's life. Let's go with
Do
that
you
one.
really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off. Yeah,
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I wonder if I tried to commit suicide or just, like, drank myself into oblivion or something.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself. Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot. This is cool. I like this imagery. Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
Tell me what's waiting
There's
for me.
this giant ball there. An evil ape. and the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
A giant ball. What question would I ask? How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. That's sad. That is kind of sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
I love this voice. Yes, it is. What do you mean drowned?
You're lost.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, there it is. I got myself all fuckered. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. It certainly is. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. That is a big mess, yes. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Oh, it's one of my shoes. Okay, and I press the tab button to highlight things. My pants. My tie is on the...
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Do I want to try grabbing the tie?
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade.
Nice.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, that's interesting.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. Well, we'll get to the door. We need all my things first. Take my jacket. I believe this is my shirt. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. There's my shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really?
Really?
Nothing?
All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh, okay.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Interesting. Maybe I should touch it first?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Oh no. What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
I'm gonna wipe it. Am I gonna take some damage?
Behold.
Oh my. I do look a little fucked up, don't I?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Oh man. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. What would I say? I mean, I'm pretty smart, so I'm not gonna be that, delusional, am I? Maybe I'm gonna be a little delusional.
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. I like that one.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh
try
my
to stop.
God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Oh, jeez.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I think that one.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Don't have a good chance on it. Very low. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Let the mirror be from now. Let's try.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style, but more importantly, disco happened.
Disco.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it? Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else, like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I guess that's it then.
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
So I adopted it.
Everyone
Why?
loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let the mirror be for now. See bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, I really had all of the drinks, eh? That is locked. Oh, there was a mirror. Or a window broken.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Do that.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
None of it is recent. What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact. I think I
It
would do
is
that.
too
I'm a
large
detective.
for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
So I threw my shootout. Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Okay, that's dramatic. I should go and get the shoe.
Cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. Find your other shoe. Okay. Go out the door. So I have wanted to play this game for a long time, but until like a few days ago, I had never actually watched the trailer or any gameplay or anything. So I did not realize that this game was like this at all. So I didn't realize it was like a a dice rolling game. And I didn't even know what like the art style in the game was like or anything. So this is very, very interesting to me.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Miss Orange, disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't
What
say.
business is that?
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't remember being a cop or anything else. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. That's gross. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I mean, that's pretty low. Should I give it a go? I mean, he probably would, let's be honest.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you. Oh, God.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said...
She is unable to finish, consumed with laughter. I would be too, lady.
Man. Pretty, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you. Find someone else to laugh at.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions? Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything
There was
last
the
night?
usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco
Oh,
music.
yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. That is a pretty great name.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
I'm not gonna pick that one. That's
I
gross.
don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time you were yelling along to it.
What was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being
No.
assaulted?
It didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything
There
else?
was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is this place? Where am
You're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the
You're
world?
in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to
You
me?
sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
You're a smarty pants. How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
She grins. What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay, you can
Glad
go
to
now.
have been of assistance.
Okay. I'll go to that. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Seems like this place has a lot of French influence. Is there something over here? There's something on the table. Money. I'll take the money. Is this the way to the balcony? This is interesting. Ugh. Such a unique game. Loading, 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 loading. Aha, whoa. That's so cool. Whirling in rags. It is so bright out there. My goodness. Perception. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Gust of whiny wind washes over you. There's my other shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Fair. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now,
That's
truth be told.
depressing. What's in my briefcase? Clothes. Items. Interact. Ooh, they give me stats. Horrific necktie. Keys. Interesting. And what is this? Thought cabinet. Guillaume de Million. You suffered and suffered. Did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit bois de nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Rue West. Is that supposed to be me? Interesting. Internalize. What does that mean when I do that? Temporary research bonus. Interesting. Sure, I can internalize. Police work is tough. Take breaks. So, I guess we'll go outside. Actually, I guess I wonder if I could knock on this person's door. I guess not. Guess we'll go outside or downstairs. An interesting looking place. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. Music seasoned with
You should
static.
totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. Modest. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestrations folk.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find out how the song goes first, though. Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help.
Okay. I have to find a tape. Tragic tape, then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening, more people at the bar then. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Okay.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
It's an interesting place to do
Looks
taxidermy.
like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koarius Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like
Oh,
me.
no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Well, that sounded sarcastic.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic. That makes me more curious.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all of those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Okay, I don't want to piss him off because I want him to let me play karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Interesting. Nosafed health. I will happily take that. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Investigate the kitchen. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Okay, so I can go in later. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. Interesting. Sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600. Okay, so I can also go in later. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. And there's this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. That's very specific. I'm gonna be right back. I have to pee. Man, this is such an interesting game. Okay. Lena.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Okay.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi. Okay, are these two the fellows they make all the fan art about?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Okay.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Interesting. He would hurl himself in death's way to save me. Is it because we're in love?
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh, never mind. Not lovers. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Or maybe not like really half-brother, I guess.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Interesting. Okay. I just realized it shows me the time here.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I'll take that risk.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I am aware I am a policeman. What interviews? I have, yes. Just totally lie. I haven't. Yes, the police. I'm aware I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
He taps his foot, more out of habit than impatience. I'm too nervous to bold-face lie. I'll just say I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah. No. Completely. I'm gonna continue to be confused.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, The body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points to
I
your
suppose you
jacket.
could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white
they are
rectangles.
not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up. I have a badge. I'm a policeman, and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
We'll see what that's about later. Let's go!
Officer.
What does this say? Sing karaoke. To call your station. Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body. Okay. Continue.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. I guess let's go over here and talk to Monsieur Cafeteria Manager again. Hi, Salem.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant
You run
glances
this
into
place.
his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin, that's intense. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Say nothing. I so desperately want to say that. I'm currently in between names. That's hilarious. I feel like that creative thing would say
Are
that.
you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden, orange, and smells like liquor? Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who
Hi,
called.
Salem.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Who made the call reporting the crime?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh, okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but As I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Okay. It's weird.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
What?
it's your turn.
He takes a respectful little step back. Oh, you mean questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again.
He
I would
thinks
be
you're
too.
stupid, sire.
Drama. Sire. Why did Sylvie go
She
away?
went away because none of your business.
Okay.
Extra fine.
Where exactly is the
Behind
bug?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
He points to the kitchen behind him. And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
He's
He
so
doesn't
annoyed
know.
with me.
He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
That's a great question. Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
You kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Okay. It's a fair question, sir.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Task completed.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip them off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
Oh dear. Oops.
Everything goes dark.
Oh no.
Back so soon.
I had an accident. So worth it. This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body. I'm gonna say so worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I'm doing fine.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
An old woman appears out of the blackness.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Ouch.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
She looks at you with concern. What a nice lady.
Sir,
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the incident.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Cool.
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there.
He points upstairs towards your room.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Oh. Pay for damages. Okay. I need some money.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near south, maybe? Far away? Up on Marvel Hill. Far away?
In time or space?
In space?
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Interesting. This is interesting. I want to look up more what this whole thought cabinet thing is. Okay, well,
Yes? What do you want to know?
if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde
Better
amnesia.
still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single
Maybe
thing.
you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
He seems very unbothered by this information, I will say. The guy behind the counter thinks some union people hanged a man.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Interesting.
During that time, the victim
sounds
had
like
been
people don't
stripped of
care
his
about it.
belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything
They
about the
didn't
caller?
identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Secret task complete. Okay. That's interesting. Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Such weird things to say. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something more supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rights. We'll get on it immediately.
Okay, so he can
The
be sarcastic
weary
too.
tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
Extremely.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No,
There's no reason to wing anything. If you did 3 days ago, the RCM emergency. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? Good.
The lieutenant nods. You know what, why not?
Only banal things strike you. At the core, one you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Okay, damn. I wanted to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more report. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You don't look like other people.
It's because
around
I'm
here.
half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Okay, then.
I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is nothing ethnic I can tell you, or anyone else.
Tell me a secret
No.
about yourself. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Do you ever talk with
What
yourself?
do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I do that even. Come on
The
now.
lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
I
The
suppose so.
lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
Okay.
But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives. So how do you, tap the side of your head? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Okay. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following
Excuse
me.
me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it. You're cramping my style. Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I
distinctive?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Okay.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Interesting.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making a...
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Okay, let's boogie out of here. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign says, "Fuck the police." Nice. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. That's lovely.
The RCM in Martinez.
The
What
young
can I
woman
help
looks
you
up
with?
at you. You sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Maybe.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Me?
Yes.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else.
What are you doing
I am
here?
working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
oh, that's fair.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Point to the street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay. Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachel, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem.
She's very well composed.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Nice. Do I put them on my body? Yes. Okay, we're gonna inspect the body. And then, ooh, hold on, there's things to look at. Rue de Saint Ghislaine 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. No one answers your call.
Okay, we'll get back to that later. A trash bin. There are 2 bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Okay, let's go here.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
I think I got it. The R letter wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Interesting.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe somebody threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing the rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid from behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police
Right in the
business.
dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you.
It's loving in the dick.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
I'm gonna say stop using slurs at my crime
Can't
scene.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
He swipes wet sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions
All
for
right,
you.
entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me.
The kid
Jesus.
moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
About the crime scene, you kids often play in this
Right,
yard.
pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That is a rude ass kid.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's try to get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by
1.
one.
Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
This is, I gotta say, this is a really cool game. Like, I love that you're kind of just in your head figuring stuff out.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, Light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gate is undeveloped.
Pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Interesting.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Okay, so a heavy guy.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Somebody with a limp, I guess.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the
Interesting.
other.
Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. Light step, number 41
Woman
shoe.
or a kid?
Could be a kid.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That's a good
He might be right.
possibility.
200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
How old do you think these
A
tracks
week,
are?
maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
That's true.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
So the prince would have frozen there.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Continue.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Okay. Okay, let's look at that thing. Ooh, I have money and magnesium. We're definitely gonna have to go through here too. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Is it weed? This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. I guess let's look at the dead body. The ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Ugh.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so
Active
bad?
decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Ugh, that sounds awful. Nice, yeah.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
I don't blame you,
Until
bud.
a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where do
The
we
young
get
woman,
ammonia
the
from?
gardener mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white chip. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, good to know. Turn away. Okay. I am going to stop that for now. And that'll be it for right now. That game is really freaking cool, man. I'm excited to play it again. Hopefully this recording has turned out well and I can post it. But yeah, this is a really cool game. I'm excited to keep playing this. This was very fun. But yeah, thanks for watching if you have, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.